the longer you stay angry, the longer you continue to replay everything they did to you over and over and over and over again in your mind, the longer you decide to mull over it and to replay it and to stay stuck in that emotion, the harder it's going to be for you to love someone else. The harder it's going to be for you to love yourself. The harder it's going to be for you to properly display and be a model of love for your children, believe it or not. Because think about it. You are always walking around with a face on, and you're always walking around. Everything is upside down to you. Every day is cloudy, even when it's sunny, right? I'm talking about somebody that they always see the negative in every situation because of how they've been treated over time. You can be treated so poorly to you just start to expect bad things to happen to you all the time. And so because you expect bad things to happen to you all the time, you're looking for the bad, so you're only going to see the bad, so you're only going to experience the bad things in life because that's where your mindset is. That's where the filter is. That's what you ever heard the phrase, what you focus on enlarges. What you look for, you get. You ever hear phrases like that? Whatever you focus on expands, I think is the common phrase I'm looking for. That's what begins to happen. The more and more you replay how they broke your heart, the more and more you replay how they did your children dirty, how they up and just left your kids, the more you say to yourself, oh, they didn't love me, so nobody will love me. That just begins to expand and it starts to sneak into every crevice and every piece of your life. Every piece of your life. So when it comes time to show proper affection to your daughter, when it comes time to show proper affection to your son, they win an award, they do a good job, they get a good grade, whatever it is, and you go, good job. Little kiss on the head or whatever, good job. And they're like, you don't want to celebrate, you don't do nothing because you're so heartbroken. You don't even realize now that you can't even properly display the affection that you need to display. I've had to work through things like this in my own life, where I had to get over how certain family members treated me. I had to get over how certain people in past relationships treated me. Now, mind you, I've had relationships where I was the issue. I was the cause. I did things I shouldn't have been doing. But then there are other relationships where I'm just like, I don't know why they did me dirty like that. So I look back on it as a lesson in that, you reap what you sow. I look back on it as, okay, what I did in some relationships came back to haunt me in relationships when I tried to get things correct. And then eventually I gave my life to Christ and things changed completely. But I think about those things. So anyway, I was so focused on the heartbreak, the pain, the people who rejected me, the people who told me I would never amount to anything in my family and outside of my family, even friends, so-called friends. Right? I have had some people who I thought would be there for me. And they turn around and tell me, oh, you dream too much. This is never going to happen for you. Why do you be more practical? Things like that. I mean, people try to rain on your parade. And so I, at times, had that helmet of, not the helmet of salvation, but the helmet of negativity. And so when my oldest daughter began to achieve certain things and she's gone to Florida for certain competitions and she's done She's done many. I don't want to brag about her, but she's done many great things. Already in her short life, she's in high school now. Already in her short life, she's done many great things, and she gets excellent grades and things like that. And there was a period of time early on where I was the, oh, they're there. Oh, they're there. Good job. And I had to realize, why am I doing that to her? Like, she wants somebody to celebrate her. Why? And it's because of where I was in my own heart and where I was in my own mind. So I had to slowly say to myself, I need to display what I never had. And sometimes that's tough. You have to be able to display what you never had. You got to say to yourself, this is how I want to be treated. Even though I've never been treated this way, this is how I want to be treated. And so this is how I'm going to treat my kids. And that's how I began to approach it. Oh, good job. Come here. Oh, I love you so much. What do you want to do? We're going to go out to dinner. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. You're such a great student. You're intelligent. All kinds of things. Oh, great job in your competition. No, you did really well here. I like your confidence. I like your form. All kinds of different things. Trying to be excited about it because I am really excited about it. But I also have to be able to show that excitement and show that love and show that I appreciate what you're doing. I appreciate what you're doing because there's a little, if nothing else, there's a little bit of me in you. And so I appreciate whatever genes you received. I appreciate whatever lessons I even gave you that you are now displaying and putting on display for the world. I appreciate seeing those things. And I love to see those things. I love to see you grow. So I got to be able to show those things. And so these are things you have to begin to think about. Okay, what am I showing? And what do I want to show? And how do I want to show it? And I got to be able to show up in a way where maybe I didn't always get those things reciprocated. Maybe I didn't always have love reciprocated. Maybe I didn't always have the attention that I wanted reciprocated. Maybe I didn't get all the affirmations that I needed. But I'm going to give that. And so you have to understand that it's for you, but it's going to benefit your family. It's going to benefit their growth and their development. It's going to affect how they treat their children when they have kids. And how you have seen the world, or how you currently see the world, whether that be more optimistic or more negatively, that also affects your love life and even be able to attract the right partner that you want in your life. You can't attract something that you're not. I want love, I want this, I want that, I want him to just be so fascinated and infatuated with me and just hold my hand and we're gonna swing hands and walk to church together. The Bible's under our arms and we're just gonna feed me bonbons and give me pieces of crackers with cheese and just, oh, it's gonna be lovely. He's gonna sprinkle rose petals everywhere for me, everywhere I walk. I'm just gonna float and it's gonna be lovely. Are you any of those things? Are you willing to show those huge displays of love? Are you willing to be the hand holder? Or do you just want to have your hand held? Are you in a place where you can actually receive that kind of love? Really think about these things. And if not, it's okay. It's just time to work through those things so that way you can become the kind of person you want to attract to you. Think about it.